I made my daughter hit the floor at her own wedding on purpose. Her mother-in-law grabbed my arm and said, "What did you do to her?" All I did was hand her a napkin. My wife, Lena, died when Sophie was 6. Cancer. 8 months from diagnosis to gone. But before she went, she did something I wouldn't understand for another 18 years. Every morning, she packed Sophie's lunch with a napkin. Terrible joke. Little heart drawn in the corner. Sophie would come home and groan, but she never threw one away. After Lena died, Sophie stopped eating at school. Then I found them. Lena's nightstand drawer. A stack of napkins, numbered 1 through 100. Each one with a joke and a tiny heart in the corner. I slipped the first one into her lunch the next morning. She came home smiling for the first time in a month. "Mama wrote me a joke," she said. I nearly broke, but I just asked what it said. She groaned, and I knew she'd survive this. I rationed them. When they ran out halfway through 2nd grade, Sophie opened her lunch and found nothing. The look she gave me that night wrecked me, so I stayed up past midnight and wrote one myself. Terrible handwriting. Worst joke. She groaned so loud it echoed, but she was smiling. I never stopped. Every Monday, 1st grade through graduation, 12 years of bad jokes. Her groans got louder every year. She never once asked me to stop. At 18, she told me she had every single napkin in a shoebox. Every one. She said she knew the exact napkin where mom's ended and mine began. "Yours are so much worse, Dad." Sophie got married. At the rehearsal dinner, her mother-in-law pulled me aside. "You have to let her go sometime. She has a new family now." I didn't answer, because she didn't know what she was asking. The reception. I stood up, had a whole speech written, threw it out that morning, because everything I needed to say fit on a napkin. I held it up. Sophie's hand went to her mouth. "What does a father give his daughter on her wedding day?" Silence. "The last napkin." Sophie was already crying, but laughing too. "That's not even a joke, Dad." I ran out of good ones. Around 4th grade, I walked to her, handed it over. She turned it over, and her hands shook, because the handwriting on the back wasn't mine. It was her mother's, written when Sophie was 6, kept in my wallet every single day since. "I'm so proud of you, baby. Love, Mama." Tiny heart in the corner. Same heart, 18 years later. That's when she hit the floor, held the napkin against her chest like it was her mother's arms. Later, she found me. Didn't say anything, just put her head on my shoulder. Hadn't done that since she was small. "She was here today," she whispered. "She never left, Soph." Drove home alone. Sat at the kitchen table where I'd written 600 napkins past midnight. Opened my wallet out of habit. Reached for a napkin that wasn't there anymore. Lena always said she'd make it to that wedding. I just didn't know she'd fit on a napkin.